Ow. So if you guys don't know, I went to Los Angeles, specifically North Hollywood, for a dance scholarship because I won this award thing. I don't know why, because it was for choreography, which I suck at. I'm much better at freestyle, but whatever. I got an award for choreography. So I got the scholarship to go to this like really like elite dance complex in North Hollywood. It's called Millennium Dance Studio. There's a bunch of like famous dancers that teach there and stuff, and it's pretty cool. So this story is about after a lesson at during the LA trip, and I was tired, kind of thirsty, so I went to the local Starbucks across the street. So I was waiting in line, and I see a girl ordering a drink, and she had an accent though. I thought it was French, but anyway, I order my drink. I get a caramel frappuccino, and then a couple minutes later, I'm looking for a place to sit, and I go outside on the little patio thing, and the only spot left, because it was pretty crowded, like everyone was like sitting in the chairs, so the only chair left was like one of those like 2-seat tables, like the one-on-one tables, and it was with that what I thought is the French accent girl. And so I sit down, and she's like texting and stuff like that, and I noticed she had a lot of dance apparel and stuff like that, so I asked her if she was a dancer, and she said yes, and I was like, oh cool, and I told her that I was here for a dance scholarship. She was pretty surprised, she didn't think I was a dancer, I guess. So I asked her where she was from, because she had an accent, so she said she was from Mexico City, and she said she came here to like kind of pursue her dream, and she showed me some videos of her dancing, and she was really good, so I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then we kept talking about dancing, and she was really nice, but as we're kind of finishing the whole dance topic, and she asks me, are you single? I was like, yeah, I'm single, because I'm not a liar. I don't lie. That's the wrong thing to do, So we keep talking, and she asks me like what I do besides dance, and I told her, oh, I just make videos and go to school. Keep in mind, I said I go to school, not high school. And so she asked me, oh, what do you study? I told her, oh, I just just the normal sophomore stuff, just algebra, geography, and just average stuff. And she's like, oh, you must be really smart. And I was like, oh, haha, thanks, really, that's really nice of you. And then she asks me what college I go to, and that's when it hit me. I said I had a dance scholarship to her, not just a weekend at a dance complex, like I just said dance scholarship. And then I also said I go to school, not a high school, but just school. And then I said I study, not take periods and like classes, just study. So I was like, oh, she thinks I go to college. So I was like, okay. I didn't want to be a loser, because like everyone in North Hollywood is like young adults aspiring to be a dancer, a singer. They just all want to get into the entertainment industry and just try to make it. So I didn't want to seem like a loser, so I just did a little white lie, because I'm not a liar. I don't lie. That's the wrong thing to do, So I told her I go to the University College Institute Academy of the Arts in Hollywood, and she was like, oh, okay, I've never heard of it, but that's cool. I said, oh, it's pretty prestigious school, but at the same time, not many people know about it. It has very good academics, probably top in the nation, also very good synchronized swimming team, go Hippos, And she was really amazed, and she was like kind of complimenting me, and saying I was really smart and kind of cool and stuff like that. And keep in mind, she's from Mexico, so she doesn't really know much about the local area, which I don't either. So the University College Institute Academy of the Arts in Hollywood might actually be a thing, I just don't know about it. Anywho, we keep talking, and she said, oh, you also said you make videos. And at the time, in that conversation before, I wasn't lying. I make videos, obviously, and I study. But now that I'm lying, I kind of got to go all the way. So I said, oh yeah, I just do it as a job, I just shoot videos for weddings and stuff like that. She was like, oh, that's really cool. How much money do you make? I was like, oh, just a couple $100, every gig, Sometimes I do it for celebrities, you know. I actually shot Jay-Z and Beyonce's wedding, got a couple $1,000. I also shot their divorce. I got a couple million, you know. And you know, and she was just like really kind of amazed about my life because I'm an interesting person, you know. Cause I'm not a liar. I don't lie. So and then she starts talking to me about like normal life questions, like, you know, where do you live and stuff like that. I told her I live in a dorm at the university thing. Cause I'm not a liar. I don't lie. That's the wrong thing to do, you know. And she's like, oh, that's cool. And as she's talking to me, she's like kind of leaning in, like she's genuinely interested in me, and she's kind of like, you know, like pushing her breasticles together, if you know what I mean, and kind of like leaning in, you know. And she also asked me if I was single earlier, so I was like, how old are you? She told me to guess, and I was like, 20? You know, I was just kind of going with like an estimate, average kind of thing. She was like, oh, a bit up, and I was like, 22? And she's like, oh no, a bit more. I was like, 24? She's like, oh, no, more. I was like, 26? And yeah, she was 26. And then she starts guessing my age. She's like, so I'm thinking you're 23 or, you know, like 22. I was like, a bit lower. She says 21, and I was like, yeah, let's go with 21. So I told her, yeah, I'm 21. Cause I'm not a liar. And eventually, you know, it's an hour later, we're just having a really long conversation, and she asks me for my phone number and my Instagram. So I give her my phone number, and then I also give her my Instagram. So I type it in for her, give it to her, and then she follows it. But then I see kind of over her shoulder as she's following it, I was like, oh shoot. At the time in my biography, it said Japanese American / dancer, 16 years old. So she follows it, and then, you know, she takes a second to read the bio, and she looks at me. She just looks at me like it wasn't even like mad, it was just disappointment, and she just walks off. So yeah, was it the wrong thing to do? Kinda. Do I regret it? No. It was pretty freaking funny. So yeah, I don't know. She's still following me on Instagram. I still have her phone number. She hasn't blocked me, I don't think. So, you know, I think we're chill, probably. So yeah, that's the story about the time I lied about my age to a 26-year-old woman when I'm 16. Wait, she's 10 years older than me, dang. But yeah, hope you liked the story. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, also like the video. And yeah, I like pineapples. Peace.